Alright, what's going on, guys? Back with another pod here. We got me, Danny, Angel, and Hunter, and we got the champ. We got the champ.
Yes,
Thank you guys for having me.
I have a question.
Yo.
What podcast is this?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't even know the number.
71?
70.
No, dumbass. What is it called?
Oh, welcome back to the Stay Dialed podcast.
There you go.
Yes, sir. Wait, hold on. Before we start, too.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. Just been waiting for a week.
Did you bring mine?
No.
It's fucked up. Damn. Bring me chips.
Yeah, you're barely leaving.
All right, my bad.
Thank you.
Welcome, Jesse.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yes, sir.
What's up,
Welcome
man?
back. We've had you on before.
First off, a win too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir. Congrats.
Thank you guys.
Congrats. How do you feeling right now?
I feel good, just ready to get back into the next one. Hopefully at the beginning of sometime in January.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheesh. You know who yet?
No opponent yet, but I want to get another challenging fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
you know who you're thinking of next?
There's a couple people in mind, but whoever they give me, like, pretty much I just need another like challenging fight, which is like another, like, say like a prospect coming up, like 6-0, 7-0, 8-0, whoever. I just need one of those, and I want to get an upset win.
What about like 11-0?
Yeah, those two, any?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can all get the smoke.
Yep.
Yeah.
How's your competition right now?
Right now the competition's good. Same thing. I've been fighting tough fights. I fought like a few fights ago. I fought 2 undefeated guys. I got a draw with one of them. The other one was my first loss. Yeah, by decision. Not too bad of a loss, but it was a 2-week notice fight too. So.
Oh damn,
really?
that's crazy. What the fuck?
Damn, the fact that you took that.
Why so quick?
So the plan was to fight in that time frame, but they give us a last minute opponent. I don't turn down opponents, so it was an undefeated guy.
Yeah.
So we're like, all right, fuck it. Took the fight against him, and then he got the better decision, I guess.
Oh yeah.
But
You gonna rematch?
hopefully soon, yeah.
Is that who you want?
Yeah. Well, if I could get that fight, that'll be for sure. But if not, another better prospect.
So is it like, do you get to choose? Is there like a variety that they'll offer you, or is it like just kind of whoever?
So pretty
comes
much,
to
it's like
surface.
whoever the matchmakers give you. The matchmakers, they match up fights, and then they pick who's the best opponent for you. So like, if say they got a guy and they want to look out for him, they'll give him easy fights, build his record up.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is it
That's why I
by
don't like boxing.
promotion too, or is it just like overall?
Yeah.
All the
So like,
boxers?
there's different promotions. There's like Golden Boy, Top Rank,
Yeah.
The Zone. The Zone is like the streaming platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they help a lot. They stream Golden Boy fights, sometimes Premier Boxing fights.
Golden Boy's owned by who?
Oscar De La Hoya.
Heard that his promotion's not that good.
No comment.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to talk down on boxing, but like how you're saying, how they just like, they'll give the fighters that they want the easy fights to build them up, build their record up, the name, whatever. I think that shit's so weird. Like, that's why it's hard for me to keep up with boxing.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh yeah, this is
It's
a
hard
little
because they're
volleyball.
looking out for a lot of guys. Like, a lot of guys will be 15-0 with 15 knockouts, but who'd they fight? Who'd they knock out?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't see that, like, in the back.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of fighters say that, huh? Like,
Yeah.
oh, who'd you fight? Who do you even fight?
Yeah.
That's why. Guys, I didn't really get, like, when they had like the press conference and they talk shit to each other. I don't really understand like their the background of
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of confusing, but now I understand.
Yeah, I'd assume it'd be like ranked based on how like skill based you are. I don't assume that they like help you out to get your rank up.
Yeah,
I feel
so
like
with
that's like weird when you get to the higher levels. Like, what's the point of getting to the higher levels?
Isn't
I
it
feel like the
ranked-
point would
ranked
just be to
too
do
by,
more, no?
Like, say if
Nah.
like this person needs a fight a contender, and then this person has to fight a contender, and then from there you get a title fight. Is it like that? How it works, kind of?
No, so how it is with the rankings, at least, every fight you fight at your weight class, you get ranked in the world at your weight, and then you get ranked in the U.S. at your weight.
Okay.
So like me, I think I'm ranked like 89 in the 154 division out of like, in the U.S. I think like 200,
Okay.
but in the world there's like 1,500 I think, and I'm like in the 500s.
Okay, that's cool.
But to get like the title fights, pretty much once you start fighting the 10-round level fights, 12-round level fights, that's when you'll get more offers like that for
Well,
like
now
little
you're
titles.
doing 4 rounds?
Yeah, right now I started at 4 rounds. Right now I'm at 6 rounds. Hopefully a couple more fights and then 8 rounds.
8 rounds.
You said it goes by contract?
Yeah, no, well, if you get signed by a promotion, so like say if I get signed to Golden Boy, they'll give me a contract and then it'll tell me like I have to fight 4 fights with them. This is how much they're gonna pay me, and they put like their little certain stuff on the rules, on the contract.
Okay. When you're signed to a promotion, do you fight the fighters inside that promotion only, or could you fight like?
Pretty much, it's up to the matchmaker. They could have you fight their own guys, or they could have you fight guys from outside.
Okay.
It's pretty dope.
So can you like choose to be like, nah, I don't want to fight him. Can I wait for another guy?
No, yeah, the fighter too. He could pick if he wants to fight a certain guy. Him and the manager and the matchmaker, they could send that fighter a contract, and then it's up to the fighter pretty much if they
So
want.
that's why, like, some food would be like, sign the contract, sign the
Yeah.
contract. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy.
So this year you've had 3 fights, right?
Yep.
So it was all 3 outcomes.
Yeah.
Right? Loss, win, and a draw.
Yep.
What have you learned the most?
So with this, I had learned a lot more. I need to be more technical. I need to get a little smarter. But so I could say, luckily, I had the draw first and then the loss. After that, I kind of like a lot of fighters. They'll take a lot of time off. They'll get depressed. I didn't really get depressed or none of that. I just wanted like I was sad. Like I literally cried after the first loss.
Yeah.
And then I got back in the gym right away. Like the week later, I already wanted to fight. We ended up leaving the coach I was with, and then we made a good switch. It was better just because I had a lot of bad habits that I had to break, a lot of stuff like that. And then luckily, before this last fight, I was able to fix some bad habits and go into the fight looking like a little bit newer fighter.
Okay, cool. So you changed coaches after the loss?
Yeah.
Okay. How was that like?
It was a good change. So since the beginning I started boxing, we wanted to train with him, but we lived out here, so it was a little bit hard to go to him. He's in Costa Mesa, and then we live in Riverside, so it was kind of hard to make that drive, especially if I wasn't like too serious in it.
Yeah.
So luckily now I'm a pro fighter now. We were able to make that switch, and now it's worth the drive.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Cool. So the coach now is in Costa Mesa?
Yeah, I'm training with Paulie Velarde in Costa Mesa.
Okay.
That's his name?
What's his name again?
Paulie Velarde. He used to be a pro fighter too, and then he's already trained a few good up and coming like pro fighters.
Yeah.
But he's able to give me like all his attention. He's every little single mistake he calls it out right away. So it's a good switch for me because I'm getting like a lot of the focus.
So like, how is your like day-to-day basis going? Like, are you training every day of the week?
Yeah. Usually I train. Well, with him I train Monday through Friday. Usually I'll go to him in the morning, and then after that I'll come back, go to work if I do work, and then after that I'll go to the gym before I end the night, and then call it a night and repeat the same thing.
That's a grind.
Yeah. And then
Being a pro fighter, still going to work. Though.
Yeah.
say the days I'm off though, I'll train like 3 times almost. I'll train in the morning, then go to him, and then come back and then train again at night.
Yeah.
Damn.
How is it at work? Do they acknowledge that you're a fighter?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I just started working at a new job. They only give me 5 hours like 3 times a week. So
Where's that at?
Lowe's, the warehouse,
Okay.
or not the warehouse, like
The store?
unloading. Yeah,
Oh,
in the
unloading?
store.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
And it's pretty cool. But the reason I chose that is because like the days I do have off, which I have like a lot of days off, I like to train people on the side.
Okay, yeah.
So right now I'm trying to switch that into my job, like being more of a boxing coach type of trainer.
Nice.
Okay,
dope.
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's dope. Out in a boxing gym? Or
Yeah. No, well, I have a boxing setup in my garage, or I could come to them, or we could do it like at a park.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff do you do?
It'd be like so like boxing fundamentals, learning how to throw proper punches, getting in shape, building up your stamina.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the definition of a proper punch?
Like proper technique, I would say. Like
Give us an example.
Yeah.
Like what is it?
or like
Show
holding like a proper fist, when you throw your punch, like how to step, where to punch, where you should aim, where you should have this hand when you throw your punch.
Damn.
Damn. It's
Damn.
technical.
So much
Yeah.
technique.
Yeah. So all right, so we talked about how you felt after your loss. We talked about how you felt after your draw. How'd you feel the moment that you won?
The moment I won, I was so happy. But I'm like, how I see it is, I'm still like, it was a win. It was a good win. It was able to show that I was able to bounce back, but also show something new, and it motivated me too to. Well, after that loss, I kind of in that time frame, I was trying to get closer to God, trying to get closer to, like, just becoming more of a man, I guess. Getting smarter, like getting closer with my family. Not really like I don't drink, I don't go out, I don't go to like parties or clubs.
Yeah.
But I just like to stay focused. But during that time, I was able to focus more, I guess, on like my mental health, I guess. But like as a man,
Yeah.
and like staying manly, I guess.
Yeah. I get you.
That's good, bro.
Apparently, it's hard to do nowadays, right? Apparently.
For real.
Fucking
It's good. Shut the fuck up. Get to that you lost early in your career too, in terms of like it gave you experience of like how to take a loss and learn from it. Cause like people like Canelo lost, Pacquiao lost, Muhammad Ali lost, and like they're still great. So it was good that you lost now compared to like you're like 30 fights deep without a loss, and then you lose. You're like fuck, like you know. So.
And a lot of the guys too that they that's why since the beginning we were taking hard fights. So that's kind of how I'm kind of like building up my name by getting hard fights and getting upsets on those. So that's been helping me even since the amateurs, because in the amateurs I would fight like almost every weekend. I would fight with guys with like 200, 500 fights, and I would be winning sometimes.
Damn.
But
What the fuck?
Amateurs go crazy though. Like they do a ton of fights.
What the fuck?
sometimes you'll fight every day for like a week. Yeah.
What? They allow you to do
Every
that?
day?
The fact they allow you to do that is crazy.
Yeah.
Because what if you like fuck shit up and you're just fucking everybody in there?
Like when we were in high school, I went to Oxnard one time. I only fought for 2 days. If you lose one day, they send you back.
No way.
Yeah. I was able to go to Oxnard. I was able to go to Louisiana. Fought in Mexico, Arizona.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like travel ball for fighting.
What if you lose and you get fucked up still?
They'll still send you back.
They'll still send you back even though you get fucked up?
What do you mean you get fucked up?
Like you win and you get fucked up.
Like some guys will get knocked out too, and they have, like that's it. They get
Wait, if you
disqualified pretty
win
much.
and get fucked
And
up?
if you win and get fucked up.
Oh, if you win and get fucked up, you can still fight, but
If you lose,
like say if you have a cut, they'll be a little more like, they'll be like, if you get a cut that's too bad, they'll stop it and the other guy will win most likely.
really?
Yeah.
What if you get a cut yesterday and you have a fight today?
Then they'll still let you fight. Just they make sure that the cut stays in control.
That's like a disadvantage from
Yeah,
the fucking
for
first
real.
bell, bro. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like
what
in
I'm
my first pro fight, I got cut under my like right eye. I had to get stitches after the fight too.
Yeah?
That was my first fight.
Damn.
Was that your first cut?
Yeah.
You still won though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So like when you get hit, is it like an adrenaline rush where you're like, all right, yeah, hit me more, or are you kind of like, all right, let me try to defend myself? Yeah, because there's certain people who like
Not-
get hit and they're like, oh, I like that shit,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, well, I kind of like it. Like when I get hit, I like it, but it also makes me want to hit the person more.
Mm.
And then like if I see blood, I like the blood too. Like it makes me want more. Yeah,
His blood or your blood?
his blood or my, like if I see my blood, I'm probably think it's his. So it's gonna give me more like.
Yeah.
You don't feel that shit?
Honestly, like when I got cut, I didn't feel the cut. Supposedly they told me I was bleeding and I didn't feel it,
Oh,
but
shit.
I just felt the dripping.
Probably just felt like sweat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did feel like sweat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hot.
But did it like, it didn't sting or nothing?
No,
did it
I didn't
hurt when you
feel
hit it?
None of that.
I feel like 'cause this is adrenaline is just so
Adrenaline's
high at the
crazy.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause you don't wanna
it's
let-
numb.
You don't want to let no one down. You have a lot of people watching you, your
That's fight or
friends,
flight right
family.
there.
And you also don't want to show weakness, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
can't really
crazy.
focus
That's like
on
the
that.
whole thing of boxing too, right?
Yeah.
So much chess. So much chess.
Yeah, 'cause the other dude's trying to figure you out. You're trying to figure him out.
Yeah.
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 Damn, that's crazy. Did you fight like every day for a week? Like, did you do that?
Yeah. Well, the longest I was able to fight was for 3 days, which was in Oxnard. But I fought one day, I won. Fought the next day, I won, and then the last day I lost by decision. I was never like knocked out ever. Luckily, I've only been like lost by decision.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
That's good.
cool.
Good for the brain.
Yeah.
Have you ever been like knocked down?
Knocked down in my first pro fight. Like I've never been knocked down as an amateur or even now, like in my career. I fought another guy that was his first pro fight, and then we had a good fight. We were going back and forth, but he knocked me down like flash knockdown. I kind of like jumped in with the punch and he caught me off guard. But I fell down and then I jumped back up and like I hit him with 2 punches. The ref had to like separate us
Oh shit.
because he needed to give me a count. Yeah.
And so like when something like that happens, like you don't even like know what happened.
Yeah.
Or-
Well, with the knockdown, I don't even remember it. Like it just happened so quick. Like yeah, you just remember. Like for me, I remember going down and then jumping back up and coming back at him.
Ah, that's bro. I want to go to a fight. So
Hell
bad.
yeah.
Well,
most
like
likely,
you got knocked down or you blacked out.
knocked down.
But it was
I don't
more
think
like
I blacked out though. I mean, maybe like I probably did black out, but
For
I
a
don't.
second, maybe.
It wasn't. It wasn't
Yeah.
a blackout like.
Yeah,
You woke up, you don't know where you're
Yeah, I
at.
never
Yeah.
been like that. Like out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying like that. That would have been knockout.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got knocked down.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just saying like a blackout. Like he doesn't like remember like it's
Like the knockdown.
like he said like it's just a flash like a flash
off
like you don't
balance kind
remember.
of,
Yeah.
and they land a good punch and you
Yeah.
fall at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Has your your style changed since last time we talked? Because last time we talked, you said that you were fighting orthodox, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so I still fight orthodox. Just the last fights, I was super more like come forward and more like kind of dumb. Like I'll just stand there, throw my punches, still stay there, keep throwing. Like I'll eat a lot of punches and then I'll also throw punches.
Okay.
Now I've been able to box more, like stay behind the jab but still come forward and let my hands go, and then
Okay.
leave when I want to leave and come back when I want to. So I've been able to like I feel like I got a lot more smarter because this new coach, he's been also making me go like study.
Really?
Yeah.
What ways?
Like reading, doing like little puzzle games.
Puzzle game.
Yeah. Like
Also like school
like
studying.
chess, checkers. Like
I play
school,
chess,
would
bro.
say. I mean, I don't want to go to school.
I'll play
Like I
chess.
dropped out high school.
Yeah.
But it's like reading is good for your mind. It opens it.
So you're not studying the sport, you're studying just like Whatever
Different
you
stuff
want.
in general,
Okay.
yeah. But just to keep my mind like
Fresh?
sharp.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
keep
cool.
it sharp.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Like chess,
And your
checkers.
coach told you to do
Yeah,
that?
he told me to do that.
Do you think it's helped?
A lot. Yeah. Because
How
I've
does it
been
help
able
you?
to more like I feel like I've been able to
Be more focused.
yeah.
More. Yeah. I get you. I do that too. I play like chess, checkers, sometimes crosswords.
My boy, you play
Helps a lot.
Vegas. You play my Vegas slots. Don't play me.
I don't even know how chess works. That shit looks
Yeah,
complicated.
that shit
I
is-
didn't
I wanna
either
learn.
for a while.
Yeah, I want to
but
learn
wanna learn.
too.
It's
I
not
don't know
bad. It's
chess.
cool. That shit's fun.
Like that. Hell no. So you've had 3 pro fights.
9.
9?
Yeah.
Damn. In the span of how long already?
It's been like 2 years I think since I've
Yeah.
been pro now.
So like what steps do you go from being amateur to pro? Like how does that work?
So when you're an amateur fighter, you're able to fight like all the time, pretty much. Your fights don't count like on as a pro record. Your fights don't count even like your record doesn't really matter in the amateurs. So you could have like a lot of losses, it won't matter. It won't do nothing. The only thing that matters is when you go pro. Once you start getting a lot of losses, that's when your record is like. So if you're a fighter with a lot of losses, you're kind of like, it's not good.
Mm.
But the process from going amateur to pro, honestly, anyone could go pro in boxing. Like even guys that aren't like doing boxing, if they want, like say if you guys wanted to go pro in boxing, like you could go pro. It's
hell
just
nah.
it's
not
just
the way to go.
they'll probably do you dirty and give you like a guy that's supposed to be like a favorite fighter, and they'll build him up as they'll use you as like an opponent pretty much.
That's
Pray.
crazy.
Damn.
So they'll probably take you as a joke, like you're saying.
Yeah, well, that most likely there's a lot of guys too that just do boxing just for the check. Like, there's guys they know they're not the winning guy, so they just
Yeah.
go like
Win or loss, you get paid?
Yeah,
Damn, bro, I'm about to sign up.
Right? Nah, hell nah.
I thought you knew that.
nah, but there's guys that know like, oh, and then the weight classes is crazy because most of the time a guy fights at 150, he's normally like 20 pounds heavier. He loses all the way to 150. And then during the fight, he goes back up.
So how much do you weigh normally?
Right now, I'm probably like 170, but when I start getting ready for a fight, I fight at 154.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn. And like how long do you have to lose that weight?
Usually, you have like a month or 2 months, depending on how long till your fight is. But a lot of fighters like me, I lose it like most of the time. I walk around like 165, and then I lose 10 pounds of water.
You know what's crazy? This guy lost 25 pounds in a week.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. That's crazy, huh?
Ask him how. Ask him.
Okay, we see, but it's doable.
But ask him.
No, it's doable.
How'd you lose 25 pounds?
Roided up. Roided up.
He's a pro, though.
It don't matter. He's still natural.
He did it right, though.
That's not the point. The point is it's still doable. It's just a mindset.
You got help.
Wait, how much did you lose and how fast, Jesse?
25.
Like 20 to 25 pounds.
In what,
And
like
how
2 months?
Yeah, like a month. Yeah. Because usually I save like majority of the weight till the end. So like the last 2 weeks, I'll have like 10 pounds, maybe 15.
See, so he could lose it sooner.
That's
if he
5
wanted
pounds
to,
a
though.
week, though.
He
You're
could
doing.
lose it sooner than he
But,
wanted to.
There's a lot of ways on losing the weight. Like a lot of fighters, it's unhealthy if you, because the way I do it too is also unhealthy because you dehydrate your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's guys that they drink a lot of water and then naturally they just start releasing it when they work out. And
Yeah.
then the day before their wins, they drink no water. And then supposedly they just sweat a lot. But I'm scared of trying that. They cut out all
I
the
heard that
sodium
that's for
too.
like your liver, right?
Yeah.
So like when you lose that 10 pounds of water, like how are you feeling? Like
You feel dead. You feel like super dehydrated. You feel weak. You don't feel energetic. But you still got to do everything that you've been doing. So
you still gotta train and do
you
all
just got to
that?
push through it. Like for me, usually I could drink like maybe a coffee or like a little bit of pre-workout before I work out. And then that'll give me that little push. But you still feel like shit. And
So like when you're losing those 10 pounds of water, how much water are you able to drink a day?
little to no sips.
Little
Yeah.
to no sips.
Yeah. Like
sips.
Bro, that's crazy.
whenever you feel thirsty, you take little sips, and then you weigh in.
Oh, yeah,
You're
take
able
one,
to
please.
eat, drink water. You're able to do everything. So usually after you weigh in, I'll gain like 15, 20 pounds. My last fight, I gained 20 pounds.
Damn. And like how long? Like a whole
1 day.
1 day?
Yeah.
20 pounds. Damn.
I weighed in at 152, and then I came back at 169.
But I feel like it's because like your body just absorbs everything at that point, right? Because like that you're fucking killing yourself.
Yeah,
Bro, little to no sips.
And you're bloated, right?
yeah. You get bloated after you rehydrate.
You look pregnant?
Yeah,
You have any pictures?
not like
I wanna
that,
see.
but
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I just want to see like how fat he gets.
Why
Like
do you
20
ask
pounds?
the weirdest
20
questions
no,
to our
days and
guests,
weeks
bro?
are
Because
going
nobody
to
ever
lose
thinks
those
to
10 pounds of
ask.
water.
how much days a week? Usually, every day at the end of your like workout, you go to the sauna. Usually, you run too, so you're running with a sauna suit.
So
You
it's
go-
like every day?
Dude.
Yeah, every day,
Or
like-
how many weeks?
usually I start cutting water like the last 2 weeks.
That shit's crazy.
So 2 weeks you have to go with like little to no sips.
Yeah.
How much water?
I mean, the first week you're able to drink a little bit more, but the second week you really like, it's fight week, so you can't drink nothing.
So were you doing that too, like in amateurs too?
In the amateurs, it's a little different, cause in the amateurs you fight the same day as you weigh in, so
So you're fighting at a completely different.
yeah,
weight.
your weight is a little more comfortable, cause if not, you're gonna have to lose all that and then maintain if you fight the next day.
What were you fighting at in amateurs?
In the amateurs, I started at 150. No, I started at 160, and then I went down to 152. I stayed at 152 for like 3 years. After that, my last amateur fight, I moved up to 165.
Okay.
So like when you went pro and you had to do like your camp and you had to like do all your dehydration shit, how was that at first? Was that shit like brutal as fuck?
Nah, at first I was super happy. The weight was so
He was
good.
happy about it?
Yeah, I was happy because I was like, now I'm a pro fighter. Now it's like I gotta.
No, that's cool.
Now it's serious. I gotta take it real.
Yeah.
So I just took care of everything I was eating the right foods. Majority of my diet is like protein. So like a lot of red meat, a lot of chicken, a lot of beef.
Are you like
fucking-
eating no carbs at all?
Carbs too. More like not as much as the protein though. I try to eat a lot more protein in my diet. Like even now, because supposedly it raises your testosterone.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Carbs fill you up too.
The carbs too, though. I eat like
That's how you gain
vegetables,
weight.
fruit,
Yeah.
sometimes bread.
So protein like boosts your testosterone? Just protein
Like
alone?
if you eat a lot of red meat, it'll
red
boost your
meat.
testosterone. Red meat, eggs.
Mm.
No wonder. I got double.
Why? What's your diet?
A lot of protein.
Well,
lot.
like what?
Whole lot of steak. Whole lot of ribs. Whole lot of chicken. Wow.
When do you be eating all that?
Huh?
When do you be eating all that?
Every night.
That's crazy. This food's living good.
Yeah, I know.
I used to post on my story almost every day.
That wasn't steak though.
Huh?
It was steak every time.
Yeah. 2 days in a row was just steak.
Damn.
Fuck, that sounds
Do you
so
cook it?
good.
Yeah.
Damn.
Usually I just cook it on the pan because most of the time I'm in a rush, so I don't have time to really focus on it.
Yeah.
But like on the weekends, usually on the weekends I'll train at my house, and then sometimes I'll go to like a boxing gym out here local.
Okay.
If not, then I'll have me and my dad will just have a little like barbecue at the house.
Okay.
Hell yeah. That's fire.
You're super dialed into it though. Like you're literally training every day.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
I gotta stay like it's because I gotta be really focused on it. Like I can't really drink, I can't party, I can't go out like that.
Yeah.
Because usually like if I start doing that, I'm gonna start fucking up. So I gotta stay focused.
Yeah.
And for me, since I dropped out of high school, I really like gotta stay focused.
Yeah. I feel you. Yeah, like Jake Paul too. Like when he lost, he was saying to you how he started like training like for real, like 2 months out, and like before that he was partying a lot, like doing yacht parties, drinking, fucking partying. Then he took that loss, and then he was like, "Fuck!" Like I couldn't have lost if I would have trained more, like 4 months out, 6 months out, instead of like 2 months out.
Yeah.
So yeah, that helps a lot.
Well, like before I turned pro in boxing, I was doing actually before I even started boxing, like when you guys knew me at school, I was fucking up too. I was doing dumb stuff all the time, and then I started boxing. That kind of like changed me a little bit. I was more focused on boxing, but I was still doing dumb stuff a little bit. And then right before I went pro, I started doing like a lot of dumb stuff with my friends. But then I went pro, and I was like, okay, now I have to take it serious now. Like everything's getting cut off. I'm just boxing and work, and that's how it's been now. And like even with like friends, I don't hang out with nobody. I just go to the gym. I hang out with people at the gym. Like, yeah, we could be friends. Like I have my friends supposedly, but I work like none of them. Yeah, like none of them. Like some of my friends,
They're not boxers, so
yeah, like some of them,
they can't relate.
some of them went to my fights. Like the day one friends I have, they went to my fights, but a lot of them, none of them went to any of my fights. Told me how I'm doing.
Yeah.
Nothing. So, yeah. Now I'm just focused on boxing.
Hell yeah.
It's brutal,
I feel
bro.
like-
It's brutal.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what. How should I say that? I feel like that's good that it happened, though. You know.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's not. You can't really look at it as a bad thing. At least you're not looking at it as a
Yeah.
bad thing, and I feel like that's good, especially where you want to be when obviously you have bigger goals in mind. So you recognizing that and you understanding that's hella big, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. No, like I see, like every weekend, I see the same stuff on everyone's stories: partying, drinking.
Me as fuck.
Like-
This weekend.
Yeah.
Like yeah, it looks cool and stuff, but sometimes it's tempting. But I'm like, nah. I'm gonna try to just stay different. Stay in the gym. Stay doing something else, and then in the long run, it's gonna work out. Cause I've already tried having a couple girlfriends. Same shit, doesn't work. Like
Didn't work out. Why is that?
the girls nowadays, it's not. It's different.
It's hard to find.
What do you
that
find
What do
in a
you
girl,
mean by that?
one.
Like they're all like.
They're all built the same.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Not like
Like-
Bill, but like
Well, like a lot of the females
Oh, they
nowadays,
are.
they're more like.
You're saying their thoughts?
No, not like
They're
that.
masculine?
bro.
They
don't
try to
put that
be
in
more
your mouth.
masculine. They try to like.
They try to be the leader.
Yeah, they tried. I don't like that either. Like, and
Just
So
give
that-
him a right hook.
He likes Tate. That's why. He likes Tate.
Oh,
Yeah,
speaking of that,
he does.
I was talking to Hunter about that because I heard when you're a pro, you can't like, let's say you're gonna fight in the street, you can't do that, right?
yeah, well, there's fighters that will get in fights in the streets, but a lot of times they get in trouble. Like, if they know you're a boxer, you'll get in trouble. If they don't know you're a boxer, you'll probably be good.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hold on. So like,
Say if I was to get into a fight, and then the people that I got into a fight with, they say I'm a boxer, then most of the time they're gonna get me in trouble like that. Like they could press charges more.
Yeah.
But if they don't know I'm a boxer and I get into a fight with them, they're gonna just normal person.
Yeah, imagine
Yo,
that.
coming out, boom, boom, boom. They're all getting
What the
slipped.
fuck is in me?
Have you ever seen like MMA fighters getting street fights, bro? That shit is
It's not a
crazy.
fight.
1v3s too. It's like, bro,
But
chill
like,
out.
Most fights that I've seen like on the internet of like actual pro fighters fighting in the street, it's either they don't even try to like full on kill the guy.
Yeah,
They just like, all right, let me just sit you down real quick.
yeah.
Hey, stop, man.
Or even just put
I'm
him
a
in a quick
killer.
little chokehold or
Yeah.
something. Yeah,
Like, I'm a killer.
shit's crazy.
Like that.
Have you fought though?
Huh?
Well, have you fought like outside?
Well, kind of like but I honestly I never fought out here when I came out here. But I used to live in Orange County and I would fight over there like at the schools growing up,
Oh, you did?
and then in Washington because my dad was in the army, so every 2 years I'd move around.
Yeah.
And then in Washington I got into a lot of fights over there, but that was like around the time my parents got a divorce, so it was like I don't know, I was still young too, so
Yeah.
yeah.
So what are all the places you've lived at since?
Washington, Texas, Korea.
Damn, for real?
I visited Bali, South Carolina, Washington. Well, yeah, I said Washington, Oregon. I've been around there.
So, all right, let me ask you this now. Do you feel like
Yeah.
you moving around a lot like that and not really having like stable friends technically? So like when the situation happened with supposedly your day ones,
Yeah,
you were able to just brush it off because it's
yeah.
normal,
I'm
you
already
know?
used to like having to meet new people, and I kind of like that too, because you get a fresh start every 2 years. So every time I would move around, it was a fresh start to me, and that helped me a lot too, not to really like rely on people. Yeah.
So you kind of became like you learned to become like self-disciplined like on your own.
Yeah, because even then over here, like when I did have my friends, I would kind of go around different groups. I never really stayed with the same group.
Yeah. Damn, that's dope. Where'd you like it the most at?
For me, I would say probably Orange County because that was my hometown. But after that, I moved out here. I like it a lot out here too because it's Riverside showed super love to my boxing, and this is where I started boxing too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's cool. So, like, say, like, when you're walking out, does it say that you're from here?
Fighting out of Riverside,
California?
from Santa Ana.
Okay.
So how does that feel like hearing that? You know, like you're
It's
like,
badass.
I'm a pro and I'm like representing where I'm from. You know.
It's badass because it's like it's a blessing because like not a lot of people, at least in the areas we're at, can say that they're a pro fighter. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Shit, though, I feel like that's why you got a lot of love too, bro.
Yeah.
Because you're like one of the main ones right now, or at least one of the only ones around here
Yeah,
that are making a name for themselves.
yeah.
Yeah, and then even like people with a lot of like little companies, we're always showing love to each other. Like Carlos with Goat Merch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He pulled up to my fight too. I'm always posting his merch too.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Carlos
dope.
lit. Shout out Carlos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
shout out Carlos. Shout
How
out
did it
Carlos.
feel? Like so, how did the process go with getting JI Band to perform?
Yeah, it was pretty cool because like Jab Bands. So like before growing up, I would always listen to his music. I was like, fuck, his music's the best. Like one of my favorite
Oh,
rappers.
they don't know him,
I don't.
man.
I was like one of my favorite rappers, and then I would always like growing up I would tag him in my videos, but like I'd put a fight in the back, and then one day he liked it because I put my highlights, and then he started following me. We stayed cool, and then I hit him up before my last fight, and he was pretty cool. He said that he'll walk me out. So
Oh, that's cool, bro.
Did you get to
Yeah,
choose a
that's pretty
song?
cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard.
Damn, that's hard.
there was a couple songs I had in mind too. I liked Bucket List too.
That sounds fire.
Yeah, but nah, I
That's one of his
decided.
biggest ones, though, right?
Yeah, I decided to go with his newest one, Ride With Me, with that Tupac background too, so it was pretty cool.
It's hard.
Yeah, that's fire.
Shoot the lob.
He said, "Shoot the love."
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, that'd
Be fire. To get him
We
on.
don't even know him.
I
You know to him.
I know a lot about
Yeah.
him.
Nah, yeah, hell yeah.
That'd be
Nah,
dope.
but he's lit though. But so for your next fight, are you gonna have somebody walk you out again too?
For the next fight, I wish I could, but my coach doesn't want a fighter or someone to walk us out for the next one.
Really?
Just
Why?
Just because in the back, when we were in the back, we had a lot of people there, so he just wants a little more private for this next fight. But hopefully soon we'll get another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who you wanna
Hopefully.
get on.
If not Mexican music, another rapper.
Oh,
Hey,
really?
imagine walking out of Fuerza.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I saw you.
Let's make it happen.
I saw you said you wanted to fight at the Angel Stadium.
Yeah.
What would be like your ideal? Well, how first of all, how would that even work? And like, what would your be ideal like person you would walk out with? Who would you want to like fight? Like top tier,
Yeah.
It's gonna be at the Angel Stadium, no, but like you said,
Mayweather?
nobody ever fought there.
Yeah.
That'd be
well,
crazy.
I would want to fight there because that's like my hometown. So I know for sure it would get a lot of people would go.
Yeah, for real.
But and it's really close to Riverside, LA.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's in the middle, so
Mhm.
a lot of people would go to that. But say for that would be no exact names, but for sure the top prospects, like a lot of the guys that are favored, like the ones that get the easy wins, the ones that never fought in an undefeated guy, the ones that just because their dad has this name, like for sure those guys I would want to fight them.
Yeah.
Wait, but hold on. So it'd be easy. It'd be that easy to set up a boxing match at the stadium, given you're at like this pro level.
So you would have to talk to the people at the Angel Stadium, like whoever is in charge of it, I guess, and talk to them. Most likely they'll charge you to have an event there because they have different events there. So I'm pretty sure they would be done.
Oh, so it just takes money.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Because they have a bunch of events.
Yeah.
there, like,
I didn't know
They
that.
have like the monster truck. They have a bunch of concerts.
I didn't know
bunch
that.
of stuff,
I think there's a baseball team that plays there too.
Yeah. What
Right.
team is it, Jesse?
Yeah, why are you laughing?
Come on, man. We gotta talk about that, Jesse.
What do you mean?
Huh? Bro, are you slow, Angel? Look at his hat.
You said there's a baseball team that plays there.
I
Yeah, bro.
think there is, right? Am I right? Am I correct?
The Angels.
Bro, I thought you meant like a little league, fuckers.
We're being sarcastic.
Oh my god, he said I thought a little.
You said events. You said events, dickhead.
Oh my.
No shit, it's a baseball stadium.
It's the Angels Stadium.
We're talking about something else other than the Angel Stadium.
Holy fuck, Angel.
This car's
I thought that
slow.
was-
Libs.
You see,
Fucking
you see,
Libs.
I'm gonna kill you.
So, like, do you really have free time?
Yeah. So usually, like right now that I'm not in camp, usually a camp is like a month before your fight or 2 months before your fight. For that month or 2 months, you're just focused on the fight. Like I just go to work, train, and go to sleep, and then repeat it every day. But like now that I don't have a fight right now, I'm able to do a little more stuff. Like on the weekends, I'll go out with my friends. We'll go hiking. I'll go to the gym. Usually I just go to the gym. Like for me, I feel good at the gym because like the people at the gym are cool. Like talking with the people at the gym.
Yeah.
Usually they all have like the same type of mindset as you. So
yeah, exactly.
it's cool talking to them. And then there's a lot of baddies too. So yeah. So that's like
Plus.
yeah. So if I'm not at the gym, I'm at my house. Or if I'm not at my house, probably hiking or eating because I love eating too.
You pull a lot of gym baddies.
A good amount.
Come on, man. You're a pro.
You flex, you're a pro.
Usually when I
Is
talk
that-
to,
You gotta,
Well, what's your pickup line? You
gotta,
flex.
pick
you gotta
line?
figure that in there. You know?
Let's see.
Well, I'm a pro.
usually I'll go up to them. I'll be like, "Hey, what's your name?" And then they tell me their name. I'll be like, "Oh, I'm a fighter." I'll show them like one of my highlights. And then after
Yeah, you already got it pulled up on your phone and everything, huh?
So that's all it
Go to
takes.
the profile, show my highlight, and be like, and then go to the search button.
It's a fucking like home screen and shit.
Nah, but not too long ago I went to the Fit Expo in Anaheim,
Oh yeah.
and I was going around asking girls if they want to sign a survey, and I just gave them
That's
my
funny.
Instagram.
That's one.
Hell yeah.
Funny.
Fuck yeah.
Funny.
That's
So-
crazy.
So you having this mindset right now, because I feel like a lot of people nowadays don't have this type of mindset to just
Yeah.
stay focused like every day, all day for months on end, let alone all the distractions that we have nowadays. So like, how did you grow up? Like, did you learn that as you were growing up, like
Yeah.
from your parents or from yourself? Like, how did you do
So
that?
for me, I learned that a lot from my dad because my dad was in the army, so he was always super strict. Like always, like do this, do it the right way. Every day, like wake up, do this, same routine. But like always hard on us. He still gave me my free time, but he was still like a little more strict. So like I never really in high school I didn't go to no parties. I didn't drink. I did smoke a little bit, but yeah, it was all cause my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fire.
He was just kept you disciplined from a young age.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like he still could let me have fun with my friends, but he had a good eye on me.
Yeah.
So when you were growing up strict, well, not strict nowadays. That's basically that's strict nowadays. Nowadays that's strict.
What?
I feel like back then that's the norm, you know. But I feel like at your level, especially with your dad being in the army, it was like the next level of discipline, you know. Like, did you like that when you were growing up?
Yeah.
No?
So like once I started boxing, now he was able to beat my ass, cause like, but even then I don't try to hit my dad or nothing, cause I know my dad will beat my ass. But he would either like, yeah, it would be that, or he'll like one time I got in trouble. I was drinking in middle school. He took me to give all my clothes away to homeless people, like
Really?
my favorite skateboards, favorite clothes, all of that.
I think he told us about that.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. And then after that, we moved out here, and I still I was barely getting all like my freedom back from that. Yeah, cause my dad, he'll start taking stuff away from me, like my phone, everything,
Yeah.
and then like it sucks.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Pops.
Yeah.
Learned a lesson
Yeah.
that day, didn't you?
Damn, like all your favorite shit gone.
Yep.
Gone.
Fuck.
That's good too though, because I feel like most parents would just like hit their kid
Yeah.
and not like take away their stuff.
And for sure, it helped me a lot too nowadays, because nowadays it's especially being like a man, growing up becoming a man, it's hard, because like a lot of men they're starting to like get influenced, like they're getting soft.
Yeah.
So, and I actually heard there's like an article or something that came out that the younger generation, there's a decrease in the testosterone in the
Oh,
males.
for sure. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
And sperm counts, no? Something like that.
Yeah. That's good.
Crazy, bro.
You have plans on having kids in the future?
For sure, I want to have kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to keep my name going. Hopefully, I have boys. Yeah.
So like, where does kids fit into you being a pro right now? Like, how?
Well, right now it wouldn't work out right now, because right now I'm in debt too, so I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm in debt.
Straight up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I totaled my car I had, and I didn't have insurance, so now I'm stuck paying for it. So now I have 2 car payments. And right now it wouldn't work out, because right now I have to give boxing all my time, because if not, if I have a kid, I'm gonna have to start like paying for the kid. If I have a wife or something, I'm gonna have to start taking care of her too. Yeah.
So I feel like you're not only setting yourself up, but you're trying to set your family up in the future too. So like, I feel like, do you think that plays a part too of you being how disciplined you are right now?
Yeah. So right now I can't really right now I could have friends, but I can't really nothing too serious, because I gotta give, if I want boxing to work out, I have to give it my all right now. In the future, I'll be able to most likely have a family, settle down. Yeah.
What would the difference be now and then, though?
Now and then,
Like, why not just fucking keep going ham? Like you're saying you want to slow down.
No, I'm saying
raise
that's in
your
the
family.
future.
Yeah, but why would it change now to then? Because are you saying you're gonna retire before you have a family, or are you like?
No, I want to do that when I'm older, because right now I'm like in my prime, because I'm still young.
Yeah.
So right now I could pretty much we could do anything right now, because we're young. So
Do you think prime boxing is like between like 27 to like 30,
I would say to
Yeah.
like 35,
35?
36.
So technically you're not in your prime.
Right now I'm still before my prime, but once
Yeah.
fighters start getting in their prime, they're gonna be 20,
'Cause-
25 to 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canelo lost to Mayweather when he was 23,
Yeah.
before his prime. So seeing him fight Mayweather in his prime would be different, I think.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
You think Canelo wins?
Hell yeah.
Nah, I still see that I got Mayweather.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's gonna sound weird, because I don't really like Mayweather, but Mayweather was super smart. He
was
knew
smart, yeah.
he knew the ring. Every step he took, he was already ready to throw punches. Canelo, he just comes forward at you, moves his head.
Yeah, that's
He's
what he does,
smart
huh?
too. He has good defense, but it
No,
won't
his
work.
defense
It
is
didn't work
good.
for Bivol.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
didn't. he was older than.
Was it
too.
Bivol like?
Bivol was heavier,
Yeah, I
yeah.
was about to say, was he heavier, though?
175, but
Bro, I didn't even know he was Russian.
no.
I didn't know he was Russian.
The Russian fighters are
I
good
thought he
too.
was Asian,
Yeah.
bro. I thought he was Asian. I didn't know he was Russian until he said his last name, or like, oh, was it his first or his last name? One of them. It was long as hell. I was like, oh
Yeah.
god, no way.
I think I gotta agree with you though.
Yeah.
I think I'll go with Mayweather.
I don't think they'd let Mayweather lose.
Nah.
True.
Yeah, a lot of people pay to see Mayweather lose too, and
Hell yeah.
I don't think he would lose that. Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah, I
the
know either.
biggest
That'd
upset.
That'd be the fight of the century,
Biggest upset.
bro. That's the
Canelo
fight
in
of
his
the century.
prime versus Mayweather.
In his prime. That's not the fight of the century.
What was the? I
No.
don't know. What was the age gap?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You said he fought him when he was 23. Okay, let's figure out their
I
ages.
think like 20. No, like 3 years. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard Pacquiao wants to fight Gervonta.
What the
Pacquiao
fuck?
saw
yeah,
that
I
too.
saw that too.
Pacquiao's old as
Saw
shit.
Who you got?
The senator? Who the fuck is a senator, bro?
Who you got? Who you got?
Gervonta.
Right,
Yeah.
bro.
Like honestly, I didn't like Gervonta either. I didn't like him until he fought Rolly, because I was going for Rolly, but Rolly's a good fighter. So
Oh, you're going for Rolly?
Yeah.
Nah, I was going for David, bro. I won money
when
that
I
fight,
have my
so.
curly hair, everyone's always like, "You look like Rolly."
That's funny.
Bro, it's a 13-year age gap
What do you mean? Really?
between Mayweather and fucking Canelo.
Mayweather's 46.
What he fought Canelo?
No,
No, he wasn't.
he was 23
Yeah.
when Canelo fought, so that means he was. Damn math. Hello. 36.
36.
Because
That was
Canelo's
that big of a
33 right
gap?
now.
It was that big of a gap?
I didn't know that. That's crazy
Damn.
as fuck.
That is crazy.
And
So
it was
like,
still a big fight too, right?
you knowing you're not in your prime right now, but you having such set goals and being so disciplined, like, can you see yourself in the future, or are you
Yeah.
just trying to go day by day?
No, hell no. You gotta you gotta have your goals written out. You gotta have you gotta know what you're gonna do. Because if you go day by day, you're gonna this will come at you, this will come at you, but you're not gonna you're gonna really get to where you want to get if you write your goals down and achieve one goal at a time. But if you just go day by day, it's just whatever comes at you pretty much.
So
Where do you?
Well, so how do you go about your goals? Do you go by a goal that you want to accomplish at the end of the year, and then in 5 years, and then in 10 years, or
Yeah.
how do you do it?
So for me, we have since I first turned pro, we had goals. Start fighting 6-round goals. So now I'm fighting 6 round. Next goal is gonna be 8 rounds. After the 8 rounds, 10 rounds. Once I get to 10 rounds, I'm gonna be able to fight for little titles. So even in the 8 rounds, I'm gonna be able to get little titles, little belts. So for sure those are in the goals. But also getting sharper in certain areas of boxing. So getting better at boxing, getting better at coming forward, different goals like that are gonna help you getting smarter. Yeah.
And you have each one of them written down.
Yep.
Where do you have them written down?
In my room, right by my bed where I go to sleep. Yeah.
In what?
Just on a paper and I hang it on the wall.
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
So that's to remind yourself every day.
And then every fight I get, when I get an opponent, I always write it or beat this guy and I write their name.
On the paper.
Oh, yeah.
Are you extending it?
Well, now
That'd be
now
dope.
I'm gonna have to.
That'd be dope, bro.
Now
Just
I'm
have
gonna
a
have
line
to.
of paper.
Dude, that'd be cool.
That'd be hard. Yeah.
Then cross it
A
out.
fucking- a room-
Done.
and when you're-
done.
And when you're done in your prime, all your fights, you'll have a room full of
All of
fucking
it,
papers.
All crossed out.
Bro, that
That's
room
memories
would
right
be
there, hell
so hard.
Hard.
That'd be a hard
That'd be
room.
crazy.
That's like a movie, bro.
That's a
Picturing
movie.
it is like a movie.
That's
Like,
a
dope.
On some Creed
low
shit.
key on some 42 shit.
So 42.
It'd be nostalgic and crazy.
Yeah.
A fucking whole room of paper, just goals written down, and you achieving all of them.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
The fact that you write them down and put them next to your bed and hanging on the wall is crazy. That's pretty good.
So you don't start getting actual title fights and belts till you start fighting in 8 rounds.
Yeah, usually at the 8 rounds. Now that you got more rounds, you'll get little title belts. So they'll have a youth continental WBC belt. Honestly, in boxing, there's so much belts.
Yeah, I was about to say where
yeah.
are all the belts, bro? Because there's so many.
but the main belts, there's 5 main belts: the WBC, WBA, WBO, IBA, IBO, I think those are the main like 5 belts. Those are like the top. Like if you got one of those, you're like in the top. The little belts, those help you get to the top. So like once you get a certain amount of the little belts, you'll start getting more noticed, and most your chances to get a contract for a title fight, like a bigger title fight, is a lot more.
So like that's like, I'm just gonna name a pro right now. That's what Davis did basically,
Yeah.
right? So he started where you're at, go to 4, go to 6 to 8, win his title fights, win the belts, and then get bigger contracts, and then he's at where he's at now.
Yeah,
That's
so
how-
usually everyone starts like at the same, but a lot of times, like for me, supposedly I started late in boxing, but a lot of times, a lot of fighters start at like 8 years old. So when they are ready to go pro, they have like 200 fights.
Yeah,
like
'cause
Davis, he had a lot of fights. Ryan Garcia, a lot of fights. But so when they go pro, that helps promoters want them because they know they've been doing it for a long time. So they think that they're gonna have a bigger future, like a lot more. So a lot of times, those are the guys that get signed. Those are the ones you see on like TV a lot more. And then most of the time, they give them easy opponents. Like say, you know how I was telling you, like if you wanted to fight,
Yeah.
a lot of times they would use guys like that, like as the opponent. So, like,
bait.
Yeah. So like, but yeah. So they would use those guys as an opponent, and then like a guy like me, I started a little later, 15 went to 16. I had 36 amateur fights, or 26. I don't have too much fights to show for, but in those 26, I was fighting a lot of those guys that had like 200, 300, and I was winning a lot of them too.
And you did that for that specific reason, so that
Yeah.
you could get noticed like
Yeah,
that?
yeah. So when I did get ready to go pro, I was able to try to get signed. I didn't get signed right away, but my first pro fight, I sold over 200 tickets, and then right away after the fight, the promoter came to us and he said he wanted to sign us, so that helped.
That's
Yeah.
fire.
And then after that, we had a contract with them for 1 year. The year ended. Right now, I'm able to fight anywhere, so it's been good not being on a contract right now, because I'm able to fight like wherever there's fights, pretty much.
So like out of state, out of country
Yeah.
type of thing?
So like we actually, after I got my draw, we got offered a fight on the Vegas card, the Garcia Gervonta card.
No way.
Yeah, and then they sent us a contract. We approved.
You
We
did?
said yeah. We sent it back. They ended up not wanting to fight
Oh,
because they didn't want to take that risk. So they
what risk?
Of him upsetting,
yeah.
bro?
Yeah,
Because technically, if you're fighting that type of card, like I'm not like downing you, but like, is your name like
my name would have got more up there too. Yeah. But yeah,
That's a big
and a
deal.
lot of times those guys, they get easy fights to get the record built.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
I guess I don't know. One of the matchmakers, I was literally dropping off my brother at his school. One of the matchmakers, I was listening to my voicemail, and I got a voicemail from him, and he told me to call him back. I showed my dad. We talked to my coach. My coach reached out to him, and yeah, it was one of the people that like reach out to fighters, I guess. So, they talked to my coach. They sent us a contract. We signed it, sent it back, and then they said never mind.
So like you'd have
Yeah.
been fighting on TV.
Yeah, on the DAZN, the undercard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. See, but that just shows you, bro, that you got the
Yeah.
potential.
And the dude I was gonna fight too, he's one of those guys. Like, he has a good record, but they're building him up. And one day he's gonna get a tough fight. They're gonna give him like the wrong upset guy, and he's
Yeah.
gonna get upset.
Yeah, because I feel like if they're just giving you nothing but easy fights, at one point
Yeah.
they're gonna give you some
Yeah.
fool who's a bad motherfucker,
Yeah.
you know?
And
He's a dog.
yeah, and and that's how I think. Like, did you see the Gervonta Ryan Garcia fight?
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia, a lot of his fights, who was he fighting? Yeah,
Nobody's.
Gervonta, he came off like back to back good
Yeah.
guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
Because who did Ryan fight before?
he
Nobody.
fought that Luke Campbell guy,
Yeah,
but I don't know.
But he
Who,
was only
Yeah.
he was only known because he was fighting for his country's team,
Yeah.
right? That's the only reason why he like had his name that big, right?
yeah.
So, how would you think about going to like fight for the Olympics, like fight for Team USA or something? like
That would be cool, but for me it's too late because
Why?
once you have to be an amateur to apply. You got to be an amateur to apply for that pretty much. When you're an amateur, every 4 years they have national tournaments. So at the tournaments I was going to, like Louisiana, Oxnard, they had national qualifier tournaments. If you win those, you start getting your ranking up in the amateurs, and then like the top 5 guys in the amateurs, they start getting like up to the first guy. I think the first, like if you're ranked number 1 in the amateurs, you could actually go to the, like you could you have to do a couple more tournaments and then they'll let you go to that.
Oh, what? So you can't do it at pro no more.
No, but they do have pro fighters fighting it, which is weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
So do people join Team USA so that they could build their name up, basically?
Yeah, so like for Team USA, you have to win tournaments to get onto Team USA, and then you have to fight with Team USA to be able to actually get to like the Olympics.
Oh,
So and then to go to the Olympics, it's a 4-year process of tournaments.
okay.
So like you have to win, but it's 4 years.
Yeah.
So like you gotta really think about it. Like if I would have done it,
You'd have to dedicate.
it would
just
have
to
been
that.
like right now would have been the time where I would have barely been going to the Olympics.
Mm.
But no, we decided to go the pro route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So certain fighters could go
Yeah.
with the route of going to Team USA.
And then a lot of times in the amateurs, there's a lot of favoritism.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of guys that have been doing it since they were super young. The judges know them.
Mm.
So a lot of times they're going to give it to... Or even once you start fighting the other countries, because the other countries, you guys all start fighting each other, and then
They're gonna
now they
choose
start
their
going
own
either
guy,
way,
yeah.
yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Politics plays a big part, bro.
Yeah, it does.
I didn't know that.
That's everything, bro.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's everything.
100%. That's everything.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would go into a fight and be like, all right, you gotta fight Jesse. Oh hell no. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get some money, but nah, you're tripping. Like, would you guys? I wouldn't do that.
No, I wouldn't.
Would I fight Jesse?
No, not would you fight Jesse. but
Oh,
you're gonna
just
fight somebody
saying.
like him, you know. You're gonna fight somebody who's already had multiple fights under the belt, knows
Why
what they're
not?
doing.
Why not?
Nah.
For the money?
You basically be paying all that money for your medical bills. At
Yeah.
that point.
Bro. You can't just take easy fights either, though.
Yeah.
Like, how many fights are we talking? Like, are we talking about his record? 7-1-1?
No. But what he was saying was that they build certain fighters. So
Yeah.
They're gonna give people. They're gonna have them fight people like you, who don't know shit
Yeah.
and just want the money.
Yeah.
You're-
Oh, you're saying I would have to fight like a top dog, right?
Yeah, you're
That's
fighting
easy.
Yeah, you're fighting a good
fights.
fighter.
I'd do it,
You do it? Nah, you're tripping. You know you wouldn't.
but I have experience at that point.
No. Well, I mean,
Couple fights.
sort of. A couple losses, a couple knockouts. You know.
Would you fight Jake Paul?
Me?
What does he fight at?
I think like 170 something.
170.
He's tall as fuck though.
70.
Yeah, he's
5, I
big. He's big.
That's why I can't do boxing, bro.
Why?
I feel like where I would fight, there's nobody who's like my height.
Yeah.
But naturally, like once you start actually even like hitting the bag, you're gonna lose so much weight. You don't even like know how much. Like you just start losing it.
See, but I feel like I'd fight at like 175 or 180.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Nah.
But when I was
You'd probably
cutting,
be
Your chew
lighter
weight?
than that.
when I was cutting, like when I got down to my lowest, I was like 185.
Nah, I think 160.
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't fight at 160.
That's super.
He's taller than
small.
you. What the hell?
Yeah, but I wouldn't. My body's not used to that. I'm
Different
not-
body frame.
Yeah, he's naturally used to being in that, like being skinnier.
Yeah.
But like,
My body isn't.
Is 154 for you? Is that like light?
154 for me is like it's a good weight. Before I was trying to fight at 147, but I was getting like super dehydrated making that.
How tall are you?
I'm saying
5'11", 6 foot.
6 foot.
Just say 6
6
foot.
foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the Air
6
Force
foot
is he 6 foot?
6 foot 154 fighting. Yeah.
Nah, but
Goddamn.
it's crazy though because a lot of guys they get super low. Like there's guys 5'10" fighting at 135.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just box. Just box Brian Ortega, bro.
Who?
Brian Ortega.
Who's that?
Is that a UFC fighter?
Uh huh. Just call
I'm
him
not
out.
going to the UFC. I feel like I have a better chance in the
Just be like a
UFC.
Jake Paul. Just be a Jake
Hell
Paul
no.
and bait.
Hell no.
At my
Offer that
weight,
fool.
there's people who are like as short as me. They're just really stocky.
Wasn't that
That's how I would.
that
fight.
fool came out of Los Angeles? Fuck it.
UFC fighters are big, bro.
Anaheim versus LA.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. But I'm naturally a bigger person.
No, I'm saying like they're tall.
No.
Yes.
At the when they get into like the heavier classes, no, they're
Yes.
not. No.
John Jones is
What are
fucking
you
tall.
fighting at?
I'll probably fight at like 170.
Okay, 170. Let's find out.
No,
would you
if I'm
would
at
you
UFC, I'm probably
would you fight a
fighting
UFC fighter?
Me? Yeah.
Boxing. Or-
Either or. I mean,
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna go out my way to like get a UFC for
Yeah.
MMA fight, but
Yeah.
like shit, if everything's like going the right way, like everything like money and all that, then yeah, why not?
How long would you need to like train to learn how to like throw?
I mean,
kicks and
naturally,
shit?
I like fight. Like naturally, growing up, because my dad was in the army, he would always like. I did wrestling growing up too. In middle school, at the school I went to, I did wrestling. I won a couple tournaments in wrestling. After that, that's when I started more in the boxing. But shit, I'd say like a month.
No, cause I was
Yeah,
gonna
'cause-
ask you too. Like,
What the
what made
hell?
you choose boxing? You know, like, what made you choose it? Like
for
alright,
boxing?
This is what I want to do.
Yeah. So like after baseball, I was trying to do baseball, but then I was like, all right, fucking, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me get out of that. My dad, he's like, okay, now that you're not doing that, you need to pick something. Like you can't just not do nothing. So he would always try to get me to go to boxing, and I didn't want to. And then finally, I told him, I was like, all right, take me to the boxing gym. Took me to the boxing gym, and then I just fell in love with it.
So like,
Yeah.
what did you fall in love with when you first like started? Like, was
Well,
it?
like right when I got there, I wanted to fight, and the coach he didn't let me. Like I wanted to spar, and the coach didn't let me.
Why?
So,
Because you probably might get fucked up.
because I was new.
Yeah.
He's like, no, you're not ready for that. So I was like, fuck. And then luckily that week he was taking another fighter to go somewhere else, and there was another coach that was left there. So as soon as he left, I told this coach, I was like, hey, can me and this dude spar? And then he let us spar, and I knocked him out.
Really?
Oh shit!
Damn.
And then after that, I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna stay with this.
Badass dopamine hit.
He's like, oh, that's what I'm gonna do now. Yeah.
Oh god!
But like naturally too, I was always like, at least at the other schools I was going to, I was always getting into fights, and like I just like fighting.
You're just always physical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was pretty good at fighting too, so I liked it. And like I kind of told myself since before I started boxing, I was like, what could I do that I'm naturally good at that I could actually like take serious and like it'll help me. And boxing's been the best. Yeah.
So do you have both parents?
Yeah. I live with my dad, but my mom lives in Texas.
Are
Yeah.
you still like kind of close with her and stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm so close with my mom. I go visit every now and then.
Yeah. So how does she feel when you told her that, like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to do this
She,
to be a pro.
She likes it. She's cool. She's gone to a couple of my fights. She gets nervous.
Yeah, I was about to say.
The one that gets more nervous is my grandma, because my grandma lives with us, and she doesn't go to my fights or nothing.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
she usually she'll leave the fight on in the living room, and she'll be in her room praying.
Oh, yeah. You need somebody like that though.
Hell yeah.
I'm praying for you during the fight.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Because usually moms are like overprotective.
Yeah.
They're like, nah,
Yeah.
you're tripping.
Yeah.
But seeing her supportive, that's dope.
Yeah.
Not a lot of moms do that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
I guess you're lucky. I don't know.
Think about it. If you tell your mom, hey mom, I have a fight coming up. I've been boxing, I've been training, I got a fight coming up. You think your mom's gonna go?
My
Yeah.
mom?
Yeah, hell no.
My mom's going.
She'll go, but be nervous as fuck.
Yeah, that's not
Hunter, stop!
not my problem.
You're hurting
That's what I'm
him.
saying, yeah.
Stop.
She's
Or
gonna
like
go.
if you see, like, let's just say, like, for whatever reason you're getting fucked up, you don't think she'd be like, nah.
Oh,
I'ma
she'd
leave.
definitely make me reconsider it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
but she'd go.
Yeah. She'll go.
She'll go, but she's definitely gonna have her doubts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's definitely
Every
gonna
mom's
have
gonna have her doubts.
My mom?
Every mom.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Your mom be pissed.
Anthony, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't know. Yeah, she'd be mad.
Yeah, she'd be mad.
Dude,
While she's flipping through the TV, and then she sees you on the TV.
On the news, getting beat up. I mean,
Anthony Esparza.
fighting.
The dude's getting beat up.
that's street
He's fucked
fight.
up. That's his fate.
That's crazy.
All right, so I have a question that we
Yeah.
talked about earlier. Actually, do you ever put like scenarios in your head
Oh,
of like?
let me explain it for you.
Okay.
So, as a man, right?
Yeah.
You know that you got to be a leader. You got to be the one to protect and do all that stuff, right?
Doing
Yep.
too much.
No, what do you mean?
Go ahead.
I gotta stir the pot a little bit.
Go
you know?
ahead.
So with that being said, let's say you're just in public. You know, you're walking around. Do you look at other people and be like, oh, I could probably fuck them up, or what could happen in a situation where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fuck him up. You know?
Nah. Well, for me,
Or,
I
like,
don't.
have an ego.
Nah, I don't really like. Like I'll go in public, and I don't really care. Like I don't like. Like I know I could fight. I know what I could do, but I
That's
don't.
what I'm saying. Like, I
yeah.
feel like we can't ask him that
Nah, I don't look at other people and like I could beat them up. I'll be able to beat their ass or nothing. Like
because you know you can.
no,
That's-
no, like you gotta stay humble because like there's always someone out there that'll beat your ass. And in boxing, sparring, I've already gotten my ass beat, but you just like, for me, I'm very like, I look around, make sure like everything's okay, normal.
So are you
Bro,
cautious?
Nah,
Same
but
shit
but
I
if I
said.
do have to fight, I'll fight.
So like, are you like cautious of your surroundings, like wherever you go at all times?
I'm not that I'm cautious. I just more like,
Observe real quick.
yeah, more observant. Yeah, because like, say if I know that this area is bad, I'm gonna still go to the area. I don't care. Like,
See, but he's a fighter. He knows he could beat ass whenever.
Like, not too
I'm
long
the
ago-
same way, bro. I'm not a fighter.
But you know you could beat ass.
I could beat ass,
Bruh, okay.
but like I don't think that
There's
way.
100 guys in a room. How many of them are you beating up? If you 1v1 every one of them,
100.
like
bro.
for me,
What the fuck,
how I
bro?
see it, like for me, if I was to get in a fight with a lot of people, I'll be happy with whatever I land because I know whatever I land is gonna be hard.
no,
That's what I'm saying.
Even if I get
Boom, boom,
fucked
boom, boom,
up,
boom, boom, boom.
So
my
even
dad
if I
always
get
said.
fucked up,
So he doesn't need to.
yeah. Well,
Is
like the other day, a week before my fight that I got a draw. I went to the mall with my little brother. He's barely in high school now, and I was just walking, and then I told my brother, I was like, "Hey, look, I'm gonna go talk to this girl." So I go up talking to her, and I'm talking to her. I'm walking with her, and then like 15 little fake cholos walked by. I feel an elbow in my stomach, and then I turn to the side, and the same dude that elbowed me, he turns. He's like, "What's good, homie? You bang? Where you from?" He said his little gang or whatever, and then I started laughing. I was like, "Oh, you're whack as fuck. Fuck that." And then I was about to take flight, and then I realized that I could see over all their heads. Like, they were little. Yeah. I was like, and then I started laughing. I was like, "Oh, you guys are some little ass kids." And then I
It's
turned
like, you
to
see the store
Yeah.
behind you guys.
I turned to the side, and then I walked back. Yeah. But it's easy. Like, for me, like, I'll get mad, but I'm able to control it now that I've been boxing. Because before, if I would have got mad, I would have probably just took flight.
That's good though.
But now I'm able to, like, now with boxing, I'm able to control my anger more.
Yeah.
Controlled aggression.
Yeah.
That's good.
See, but he doesn't have to be as cautious as we are.
Okay, how
we don't
about
have
how
the
about
skills he has?
if you weren't a boxer?
What?
What do
How
you
about
mean?
what?
If
Okay, yeah. Let's
Say
say
it.
What did he say?
You never
were a
boxed.
boxer, right?
Yeah.
You were just how you would normally were. You get into fights, doing this and that. Now you walk into a store. Like how are you thinking?
If I wasn't a boxer?
Yeah, are
The
you
same
having an
way?
ego?
Nah, well, it
You
depends.
you
It depends
ask
on what
for
I'm
that.
doing.
Can't ask
It
for
honestly depends.
that.
Like,
He's a fucking boxer.
Yeah.
He can't imagine not being a boxer.
Yeah, that is true though.
cause like if it was me before I started boxing, yeah, I was walking around. I was like, shit. I thought I was the shit
Oh,
before I was
shit.
boxing.
Thank you. That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
I'll
Yeah.
probably hit someone with my skateboard or something.
See, there you go.
So yeah, you would put scenarios in your
Like,
head.
if before,
he was younger
yeah,
though
yeah.
too, at
See,
the same
before,
time.
though. Before.
Say with the skateboard, bro.
yeah,
That's
just
violence.
cause I was
Bro.
a skater.
Same
Yeah.
situation though.
I think about that shit too.
Yeah.
Like I kind of want to throw my mic at your head
Like-
right now.
The fuck?
Wow.
See, but like him being a pro boxer now, he doesn't have to have that next level of cautiousness because at any
Like, for
given-
me, honestly, the only scenarios I tell myself now is like, fuck. Like, if I'm somewhere, like, what's the quickest way to get out? Like, if
I
something
said
happens.
the same shit, bro.
Like if I'm at,
shit.
because like recently I've been
But
reading.
you don't know how to fight,
you don't know that?
Daddy.
You don't know that, bro.
Daddy, who's winning? Let's say Jesse wants to fight you.
He's a fucking pro boxer. What the
You gotta
hell?
figure out a way out.
You can't compare that. You can't compare that.
You
Nah,
gotta figure out
that's not
technical ways
average.
to beat him.
That's not normal though.
I'm talking about like,
I'm not fighting a pro
say if there's
boxer.
a shooting or something, like
Oh,
right where
yeah.
you're at.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I think about now. Like, I'm like now that I go to the library, I've been going to the library to read. I'm like, all right, what's the quickest way to get out of here?
Which one? The one in Rubino?
Yeah, the one in the, sometimes that one or the
That one
one
in Rubino's
in
ghetto
downtown. Yeah,
Downtown, downtown
Yeah.
was nice. I haven't been there,
That,
I
yeah.
only go there
Haven't been
because of
there
girls.
That's pretty
though. I just
fire.
passed by. I'm like, damn. I see
That shit's
all the
big,
books. I'm
dude.
not
It's
reading none of them. Hell no.
What books do you read?
Right now, I've been reading this book about Dillinger, some mobster.
Okay.
It's pretty good. It's like, it just tells you a story like about his life. I like a lot of like, I don't know, like for me, I like a lot of like, I like mobster movies, like I like that whole
Yeah, like the
like professional but
Sopranos.
professional but
Breaking
gangster,
Bad.
but like
Have you seen Peaky Blinders?
yeah, all of them.
Go, dude.
That shit's fire. Tommy Shelby.
Or even like all the old classic ones like A Bronx Tale,
Okay.
I haven't seen
even
that one.
all of them.
I haven't seen that one. So
I
like,
haven't heard of any of them.
Bronx Tale, Casino. There's a couple more. Fuck, what was that one called? Fuck, she's stuck in my head.
Like you can think of it, but you can't
Yeah.
fucking think of it.
Yeah.
I fucking hate when that shit happens, especially when you're on the spot. That's
Yeah.
just the worst. That shit is literally the worst. You're just like, ah, fuck, man. End the conversation already. Change the subject. No, but let's take a step aside from boxing now. So, like all of us, we try to like Google or like watch like the most randomest shit. Like we're like hella conspiracy theories and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Would you say you're one?
Not really, but I mean, I do like watching all that stuff, and some of that stuff, I'm like, oh shit, that makes sense, or it makes me think.
Like what?
Yeah, like like about your phone, like they could see all the shit you're doing.
Oh yeah.
Or like
That's true.
Illuminati, like, or not really Illuminati, but like more that there's like a higher power in charge, like more like they're trying to like just control everything, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like the Matrix, basically.
yeah, like the Matrix.
I need to
yeah.
watch that fucking movie,
Or
dude.
you got to.
It's good.
It is,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it is good.
Goated movie.
Right? Wait, what are the names? Fuck, what's the main guy's name?
It's a good movie.
It is
Oh,
good.
he's like in
It's pretty good
almost-
though.
It's been a while.
Neon.
Yeah, it's been a while.
But that's not his real name, is it?
It's a good movie, though.
God,
Fuck.
you're the most uncultured
even
person
watched
here,
it.
bro.
You're not asking me what the fucking name is.
Of course not.
Pretty fucking clear.
Alright, whatever.
See, we're not talking about actors here.
That's funny.
Anyway,
Have you heard our conspiracy about 9/11?
Nah, what's that?
Go ahead.
Bro, I'm not doing this again.
Yeah, you are.
Man, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Alright, you think 9/11 was planned or not?
I heard it was actually. Like I even heard, like, it's gonna sound crazy, but I heard that even the U.S. planned it. Yeah.
Yeah! Yeah!
But put them on like all the 2 and 2s that we put
Bro,
together.
that
and
was
shit.
the whole pod, basically.
let them listen to the pod.
Bro, you could do 5 minutes of explaining.
Alright, let me try to let me try to crunch it up. I can't, to be honest, I really can't.
You didn't even try?
Yeah, I can't, I really can't.
Took 2 seconds.
I can't even fucking remember.
I
That
can't.
shit was just so deep.
Mm-mm.
But let's go back to boxing, 'cause this shit's interesting. Do you have a favorite fighter right now?
Right now, honestly, not right now. Like any of the fighters fighting now. Right now, I just focus on me, like what I could do the best for me. But back then, I would say my favorite fighters are Arturo Gatti. Yeah, he's like I think he's Italian, but he's good. He likes to come forward, let his hands go, and he'll trade with you and like get all bloody, get all beat up, and still keep going at it. Like he's a dog. He just
Yeah.
stays there throwing bombs.
Those are my favorite fighters.
Yeah,
That's my favorite, bro. I hate boring fighters.
yeah.
Like
and he likes
Mayweather.
going at it too.
I
He
fucking
doesn't-
hate watching Mayweather, bro. I
Yeah.
fucking hate watching Mayweather.
See,
I
but
just
like,
hate
maybe it's a
people-
whole different story, though.
Yeah, but
do you
it's
mean?
it's cool because like they're top
Mayweather,
names.
you know?
Because they're top names, but I don't like the fight itself. Like
Yeah.
there's boring fucking fights.
But he
He's
fights.
just
But I
technical.
like they're
Yeah,
they're
to win.
big,
Technical.
big
If you don't know
fights.
boxing,
Yeah, that's
most shitty fights ever.
if
I've
you don't know
seen.
boxing is boring.
That's like styles make fights. Cause
Yeah,
that's what they say. Cause if you got two dudes that are boxers, that's gonna be a boring fight. Cause they're gonna be boxing. But if you got a boxer fighting a guy that just comes forward, that's gonna be a good one. Cause
Yeah.
most likely it's gonna that guy's gonna try to stay away. He's gonna try to come at you.
Mhm.
Or if you got two guys that just stay going at it, that's gonna be a good ass fight.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you try to mimic anybody, or do you try to like come up with your own type of style?
So before I was trying to mimic certain fighters, I'd be like, this fight I'm gonna try to fight like this guy. This fight I'm gonna try to fight like him. But now that I'm getting like older, and then now I'm a pro fighter, I'm kind of I'm gonna use this from this fighter, use this from that
Take a
fighter.
little bit.
Yeah, and do what I could do as me the best.
So how would you explain your style of fighting is?
My style is more like a boxer puncher style, so it's more like coming forward aggressively, explosive, super explosive, but also being smart, able to move my head on the inside. But other than that, coming forward, most likely aggressive, like a super aggressive but smart fighter.
So do you think there's more that comes into it rather than like, what do you think is bigger, like the mentality of like in that situation when you're fighting, or just being physical and having like that power and that technique?
All
Like,
the mentality,
Yeah?
the mentality. Because if your mentality is bad, you're gonna get beat. Because you're pretty much like you could be super buff, you could be super strong, but you're not gonna. You won't outsmart him because like, if you he's gonna be thinking like, what can I do next? What can I do before you do that? Like, if he does this movement, I'm gonna throw this.
It's like playing chess.
Yeah, yeah. That's why they say it's like a chess or checkers, because like he's trying to figure you out, you're trying to figure him out.
So like, what like, I'm just saying like in like you're just fighting a regular fighter, you know, like it doesn't have to be somebody specific. What's going through your mind exactly, like in the middle of a fight? Like, how are you thinking? Like, what's your like step to step?
So for me, right when I get in the fight, I like to hit them with hard punches because I know I have power, so I like to let them feel my power.
Seen that in your highlights.
No, I like to let them feel the power, and then after that, I'll start getting a little bit more boxier, but staying patient, staying calm, but still staying aggressive and still leading the pressure. So now that I'm with this coach, he's been making me able to like lead behind the jab. So I've been able to throw the jab more, throw my punches, and then step out the way and move out the way when they throw their punches, and then come back in when I'm ready.
So like, what's the importance of a jab? Is it like being quick with it, or is it like being able to like
keep it in check, like
keep them like
being in check?
keep them guessing?
Different stuff. You could do different stuff with the jab. You could throw a hard one just to make them like, oh shit, you got power. A fast, snappy one just to like make them like, oh shit. And then if you throw like two of them, use it to set up punches. Yeah. So you could throw two jabs, one right hand to the body. Different stuff. You use it.
Okay.
Yeah, bro, we should go.
Because it's like, this is the way I understand it. I'm not a boxer, but like,
Hell no.
you throw the jab, and like he's saying, the opponent might move a certain way, so that's gonna be like, okay, I saw that, I'm gonna throw this after my jab.
Yeah.
And it's also like a distance thing.
You use
too,
the jab
right?
to set up punches.
So like, would you say you have a long reach compared to?
I have
like,
I have a pretty long reach. I got 74-inch reach, but I don't even.
The fuck?
For me,
My bad.
I got a long reach, but I don't really use it. I like to come forward and like stay up close and fight. Yeah.
So I feel like that's why you have such a good frame for boxing.
Yeah.
You're pretty tall.
It's because the reach,
you're
but I don't
long,
use it. Yeah.
You have power. Like,
Yeah.
Dang.
Does that give you more defense that you're up close?
Huh?
Does that give you more defense that you're up close?
Yeah. For me, I like staying inside. It's the safest spot for me because I feel more comfortable on the inside, and then also on the inside.
Crazy.
Yeah, on the inside, my aggression is basically my defense, because like I'm pretty good defensively if I have to be, but other than that, I gotta stay going forward because that's the best, safest for me.
Do the guys you box usually have smaller reaches than you?
Nah, I fought in some tall, big guys too with like long ass reach. There's fights where I fought in some shorter guys too, where usually I have to get more down when I fight them, but if I fight a tall guy, I like doing that because I have to get inside on them.
Yeah. Okay.
and that's what you like doing too, because you're kind of more aggressive, right?
Yeah. But a short guy, usually the shorter guys, they're more come forward. Yeah.
Usually. That's why I was gonna
Until
ask.
they like feel my power, then they
Yeah.
start moving around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you said you're trying to get your next fight sometime in January?
Yep.
I'm down. I've been trying to go, but you fucking fight on Thursdays, bro.
No, the ones out here were Friday, Saturday, I think.
Yeah.
The one I lost. And
The last one
Was
wasn't
the
a Thursday?
weekend.
No,
What day was it?
Friday. I think both of them were
Bro,
actually Friday.
what?
Yeah.
I'll call off. I don't care. Bro, I want to go to a
Yeah,
boxing match.
we probably should call off.
Bro, I want to go to a boxing match.
I got work.
Bad.
What time is the fight?
The first fight was, at least at the last one, it was at 7. I didn't fight till like 9 or 8.
Oh, bet.
Oh,
Fuck.
bruh.
Usually I don't fight till like 8.
Really? Oh. I'll be
Either way,
there.
I'm calling off.
And then the next one actually is looking like it's going to be at a casino out here too, maybe.
Where?
Morongo?
I don't know yet.
Medina?
I think
Pachanga?
either one of those, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Morongo has a spot where you can box
Usually they set up an arena.
within the inside
Like a
the
tent.
hotel?
Yeah.
Damn, that'd be dope, huh?
Oh, I thought they set up a tent outside.
Nah, not a tent. Fool's not amateurs no more.
No, I could have sworn I saw a
uh,
tent when I drove by last time.
God damn, bro.
Well, that's the only time I see like people fighting under tents is like in amateurs and stuff like that. Like
Or,
you
you
do
know,
not see
or
pro
the fucking
fighting.
circus.
Or the
My bad, my bad, my bad, my
Yeah.
Like
bad.
ballrooms. they'll
The
set it
mall?
up.
Yeah,
They're all
like
wrestling
that.
inside the mall.
More
The mall fights?
Damn. Yeah, I'm hella down.
Yeah.
January.
So like, other than fighting over here at Angel Stadium, is there like somewhere else, like either if it's out of state or out of the country you want to fight at?
MGM.
Hell yeah.
MGM, huh?
Yeah, anywhere in Vegas, anywhere in Florida too, like by the beach, that'd be sick.
That would be sick.
MSG.
Wow,
Oh yeah,
Dude,
MSG too, bro.
Fight on the water.
those tickets would be expensive. I don't know if I can make that one. Man. I don't know if I can make that one.
That shit's out of pocket, but fighting on water would be hard.
Say out of pocket.
On water.
Yeah, fighting on water like on a see-through floor.
That'd be sick.
Sheesh, that'd be
fuck?
hard.
On glass.
Have you seen
This guy
people
plays
like play
Minecraft too
volleyball
much.
or basketball on water?
Damn.
That's just
I
cool.
think I've seen water.
That's just
Or
cool.
Trip me out.
Seen
I'm
water.
confused.
I've seen basketball.
I've seen basketball, volleyball. It's pretty dope.
In the water?
Uh huh.
Oh yeah. Wait, on the water? Or
On
in
the water and in the water.
How do you play in the water?
In the water is volleyball.
like
On top
fucking
of the
water
water is
polo.
basketball.
It's like water polo. Water
Yeah.
polo, I don't even watch.
But like no,
You
the
see people
water's
fucking
up to your
going in and out of
ankles.
water, like-
Water's up to the ankles, and then like the platform drops off.
Oh yeah, I have seen that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
Water polo is crazy though, because I've heard
I
they
never
try
seen
to
good water polo.
they
team.
try to fucking drown each other, literally
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
I heard,
fuck that.
Ian saying that.
Yeah.
Like they be elbowing you and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
Keeping you underwater. I'll panic.
Oh, that's what I want to ask too.
I need cameras in
Is
the
there?
water.
How do like boxers? Because I know like it's like a hella padding, right? Why do some boxers like cut off their padding like and not get caught? Because I know there's been, I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of times where that shit happened.
Yeah. So now they're more strict on it. Now they're pretty good. Like before your fight, they'll check what you do with your reps.
They'll like fill it or
Yeah,
like,
yeah. No, now they have to inspect your gloves. So when you get there, they ask you for your gloves, and then there's the state commission people. They check your gloves, and then they make sure like they put it on. They make sure it feels good, and then if they approve it, they'll let you fight. If not, they'll give you like if you have backup gloves. If not, they'll give you their gloves.
But can't you just like, let's say be like, all right, yeah, these gloves are good, and then use another pair of gloves that
You
look the
could,
same?
yeah, but most of the time you got an inspector like watching you almost the whole time you're in the dressing room.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
So like,
My wee wee's out and everything. My wee wee's out and everything.
Bro, you're so sus.
you think you should be butt naked putting on some gloves?
Fuck yeah.
I mean, they'll let you go to the restroom like if you have your wraps on, but once you get the gloves, you can't.
Yeah.
But like
Oh.
they'll let, before
Like, why
that,
would you go to the restroom with your gloves
Yeah.
on?
Yeah, you can.
if you have your
How you
wraps,
gonna make that work, Jesse?
nah, if you have your wraps though, they'll let you go to the restroom, but they need to see your wraps when you get back.
when they wrap your hand, is it just wrap or
Tape
is there,
and gauze.
Oh, gauze. There, that's why it gets all puffy. But
Yeah.
I'm like, that's hella tape there, or some wrap.
You know,
that they put
I
on.
thought the same thing. I
Yeah, me
didn't know it was
too. I was
gone.
like, bro, that's hella. I remember I bought.
My hand can't breathe.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, my hands be all purple and shit.
Yeah, for real.
No, and your hands will get like that.
Yeah.
If you have to tell the guy wrapping your hands if you want it like not like super tight or if you want it less tight. For me, I like it tighter.
Yeah.
Your hands get purple. You like your hands getting purple?
Not purple, but like I like to where like it almost like you can't feel it.
So like white.
Like numb, huh?
Yeah, like numb. Yeah, numb. That makes sense.
So you
I'm
can't
saying,
feel
I'm
it.
asking, like, does your hand change color when you take it off?
Probably red.
Sometimes it'll be like a little bit blue.
Oh my
Really?
god, blue?
When you take off your gloves and the wraps, usually after the fight they cut them off, and then they inspect your gloves again after the fight to make sure you didn't do nothing with them. And they
Oh.
give them back to you,
Yeah.
and then they cut your wraps off, and then the doctor looks at you too.
Bro, blue hands?
Yeah, sometimes.
Turn to a Smurf.
Okay, if we're not like the Smurf,
Yeah, but
but like, it'll be like it'll look
It's 'cause,
good. Like,
You know, it's
Yeah,
getting cut
your
off a little
veins
bit.
get-
Yeah.
yeah, your
God,
veins get.
jeez, bro. That's fucked. That's crazy.
God, jeez, bro.
God, jeez.
That was
And
white
how long
as
you
fuck.
had them off? How long you have them on for?
Depending how long they wrap you up before the fight,
Max?
sometimes like an hour, 2 hours.
Oh.
So like, all right. So let's say it's fight day, right?
Yep.
You wake up. What are you doing? Like
For me?
from when you wake up to when you go back home and go to sleep.
On the fight day, usually I
Everything.
I still had a question about gloves.
All right, go. All right, go.
My fault. Okay, so fuck, what's his name? Tyson Fury.
yeah.
Have you seen how he like his gloves go towards the bottom of the glove, like the wrist part, and
I've
that's where
seen
he's
that.
punching?
I seen that
Yeah,
when
I
he was
seen that.
fighting
If
Wilder.
they're
I
getting
saw that.
inspected before the fight, after the fight, how is that not being like caught?
I think with that is more like
It's more the flip,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's more on the gloves
Because his
too,
hands
'cause-
aren't open. His hands aren't closed.
No, he's literally like his hand is like pretty much lower than where the actual
Yeah,
this part is.
I think maybe he pulled it like during the fight. He pulled it like somehow he pulled and was
Yeah.
able to go under. Or
It's
something.
crazy. bro.
Oh, I didn't.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
It looked
bro,
like he
like
was
Joe Rogan
slapping.
clip where they said that like the top part looked a little like loose,
Yeah, it did.
but
But he's punching with like the part that's supposed to be right here, so
See,
there's
Yeah.
no cushion.
Nah,
So
but
he had
even
no
in the
fish
fight
padding.
gloves too, you could have your hand open. Like you'll be able to have your hand open. So
Yeah.
maybe he was even hitting with like the palm.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's a glove. You stick
Yeah.
your hand in the glove,
Yeah.
and then you could make a fist and squeeze, but you could also leave it open like that.
Uh-huh.
yeah. See, that's
And
what
I
feel
think
like
he was
what
probably
did.
like-
yeah.
That shit's gonna be hard because you to make
Well,
a
I mean, you're a
fist
heavyweight,
inside of
though.
the glove with a wrapped hand that's just gonna be hard, no?
Especially being a heavyweight, yeah, hell yeah, it's gonna be hard.
And then
Fuck yeah,
um,
big ass hand in
the
tiny
glove
glove.
ounces. Usually, if you're fighting under 147, you fight in 8-ounce gloves. If you're fighting at
God damn, no
at
wonder they're so
154,
fucking
you
fast.
fight in 10-ounce gloves.
Fuck.
Damn, if I enter that
Usually,
shit,
Is
I'm
there-
like, the
fucking
is
glove-
that
up,
like a
dude.
big difference?
Yeah, hell yeah.
8-ounce
Usually,
gloves?
say like
You know how fast
you
I'm
ever
gonna
see
be?
people with
Be
Everlast
another
gloves,
Ryan
like, at the
Garcia.
gym or
Yeah.
anything. Those gloves most likely are like 16 ounces.
Yeah, I was about to say those are like
Yeah.
big ass shit, huh?
Yeah.
The
I just let me
The-
tell you this real quick.
but like a pro fight glove, that shit's super light.
That's just like basically
Yeah.
kind of like right above your like fist at that.
Yep.
Right? It's not fucking like 10 inches above your fist. And
Yep.
shit. Damn.
All right, go back to your.
I'm gonna be the next
My bad.
Angel Garcia or next Garcia.
You're the
pro
next.
fighter.
Holy fuck! The next
Sheesh.
Angel Garcia.
The next
What a guy.
the
I
next
actually
guy.
sparred at Mikey Garcia's gym the week before my fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I sparred with one of the guys ranked number 6 at 160.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
How'd that go?
It was good.
Yeah.
My coach he said that was the best I ever did. Like the whole camp,
Hell yeah!
and he was happy with how I did.
Fuck yeah!
So like when you hold on, let me ask this question before. When you spar, like what are you mainly? Are you just like focusing on technique at that point, or like what are you doing? when you
So
spar?
it's basically a spar is like a fight, but it doesn't count. So
So you're actually throwing
yeah,
like
I'm actually
full-on
trying to
punch?
like knock him out.
Oh,
For
shit.
real?
I didn't know that. I
Yep.
thought it was just like it's just technique. You know?
I've heard some people don't go like that
No,
crazy though, right?
It depends. Like you could go like if you talk to the guy you're sparring, we're not going that hard today. Okay, you guys won't go
Yeah.
that hard today, but
Oh.
if we're both getting ready for a fight, then we gotta be like on point and give each other.
So
like,
if you get
good-
knocked out before a fight, you're still gonna fight or no?
it depends honestly.
I feel like that's the risk you take
Yeah.
though, right?
yeah.
Just
If
don't
your
get
if your
knocked out.
brain gets healed good, then you should be
Oh,
good.
because it's
but-
like a week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
How do you know if
Usually-
your brain gets like healed? Like if it gets back to normal? How do you know that?
You're in,
go-
you're,
You
in,
do?
you're in concussion protocol.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like do
Well, how does
do
that
the
work?
doctors put you on that, or like do your coaches tell you that
Yeah,
first?
so say if you get knocked out in training, depending how before it is before your fight, you go get checked out most likely, and then the doctors like they'll tell you pretty much like what's wrong with your head. If you could box it within like a good time frame.
Has that
Yeah.
happened to you?
Nah,
No?
I've never been knocked out,
Damn.
but
Good man.
I've been hit hard as hell. But yeah,
Wait.
usually after a fight they'll give you 2 weeks off of sparring.
Oh, okay.
So, and then the week before your fight you're not sparring either.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you're
That's cool.
solid.
So you get time to like
Yeah,
recover
you're-
your body.
You're
Yeah.
solid.
How does it feel getting hit hard? Because I feel like not a lot of people have ever been hit hard. You know?
Like, when you when you
know.
get hit to the body, it feels like all your wind's gone. Like if you get hit in the stomach,
That's
with
the
a
worst,
ball,
bro.
I felt that.
That it
Yeah.
feels like that, exactly like that.
That shit
But
sucks,
probably
bro.
worse, right?
But like,
The same almost.
see, but it's
Really?
like when if I
But
were
if you
to-
get hit in the head hard as hell, like super hard, at least the hardest I've been hit, it feels more like a clap, and you hear a thunder clap, like almost like
It's like,
Oh.
yeah.
Boom.
Like it feels
boom.
like boom, your head. You hear that in your head,
oh, you're like, fuck,
and
I'm
then
fucked.
like sometimes you'll your vision will like black and like it'll go away and it'll come back real quick.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
you're
scary.
like fuck, like I need to watch out for that.
I felt
Yeah.
that too.
There's like a little
That
loose
shit's crazy,
wire
bro.
in there, dude.
Yeah. Trying to
felt that.
reconnect. and
Yeah.
shit. Fuck.
Fuck.
This shit sucks, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just scary.
Hell yeah, that's scary. Like, does that stuff like ever worry you? Or
I mean,
no?
it doesn't happen too much to me. Like every here now and then it'll happen. It's rare. Like the last time that happened to me, I was probably young, like 17.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
shit.
now, that's haven't happened. Like in the fights, you got super adrenaline that you don't really feel too much of that.
Yeah, and it's like you're already trying not to make a mistake. So
Yeah.
it's like unless you're making hella mistakes, then that's on your fault at that point.
Yup.
Damn. All right, well, I want to ask you, like, so fight day. What's your day-to-day basis? You wake up till you go to bed.
Yep. So when I wake up, usually I go to I eat like a good sized breakfast, probably to fill me up.
Like, what are you going with though?
Like pancakes, French toast, a lot more carbs the day of the fight, and then
Do you crash though?
I'll take a nap after that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have a good sized breakfast, then take a little nap, and then if I fight it in Orange County, then I'll go to the church I grew up going to, like just to stop by, say a little prayer.
Yeah.
If not, then I'll go to the church right here, the one in Rubito, do a little prayer right there.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'll go to the cryotherapy, like where they put you in a
Okay,
tube.
yeah.
That feels so good.
You do that before fights?
Yeah, the day
Oh,
of the
shit.
fight.
pretty
Every
cool.
day of the fight, yeah. And then
Cryotherapy.
I'll do that, and then after that, we'll go back to the hotel, maybe take another nap, depending if I feel like it, and then have a little like medium-sized lunch, and then go to the arena.
That's cool.
So like, you get to the arena. Like, what are your like? How is each hour going by? Like, what do you?
So
do
when
in
you
each
get to the
hour?
arena, usually they check you in like an hour before the fights start. So you'll get there, no, probably 2 hours before. You get there, you're just waiting in the back with like you'll see other fighters back there. Unless you're like on one of the higher level fights and you're the main event, they'll have their own rooms. But